Good evening. Live. Red pill. Funny enough, God, actually, being ill. It's quite weird actually because I'm sort of long-term chronic illness sort of thing like that. Plenty of time to sort of go on YouTube and have a look around and see what's around. I was quite politically active as a youngster. I'm pushing 60 now. Old and knackered. And but in my time years ago, very politically active. I think even had files. Yeah, I can see better without these actually. I even had files like things like that. But the red pill, this thing about the red pill now, which is I love it. I think it's brilliant. And all these things about the way the world is going and what's going on in our sort of like society. Basically, we have a sort of a globalization going on through social media. It's yeah. Regardless of all what political governments are doing and everything like that, there is a globalization from the internet. So somebody here, you can be watching this. If anybody watches this video, which I doubt if anybody will watch this video, but if anybody does watch this video, you could be in Brazil, you could be in uh, somewhere in Africa, you could be somewhere in Australia, you could be in Russia, you could be in America, you could be anywhere. And that is true and utter globalization, really, because I am here and I can just communicate with you. But the thing about it is everybody's getting up in arms about what's it, the religion of peace, is Islam, which is let's face it, hasn't got our interests at heart insofar as Western civilization. Um, for you young people, if any young people watching this is sort of like saying, you hate capitalism and everything like that. Like, I mean, when I was younger, we used to have there was an awful lot to be politically active about, and actually direct action was what my particular skill set. I was actually getting out there and physically doing stuff. Um, the thing about this, everybody's saying about what's going on and what's not going on in that view at the moment. The It's been going on for bloody donkey's years. Right? I mean, like the paedophilia thing. Right? Okay, you have Muslim rape gangs. Right, okay, you have Catholic priests buggering boys. That's been going on for centuries. The Muslim rape gangs is quite a new phenomenon. The reason why the police are involved in paedophilia, they are. I mean, there's police officers being arrested even as within the last week or so for paedophilia. There's there's peers, there's prime ministers in the past which are involved with paedophilia. Back in the 70s, it was bloody well known. There were party leaders, liberal party leaders, involved in paedophilia. I mean, and kids being murdered and everything. It's been going on for years, and it runs deep, the whole bloody system. So who, says, oh, everybody says, you go on about Muslim rape gangs, you go on about Muslim rape gangs. Yeah, people do because it's really not right. But the reasons why they can run riot and get away with it all the time is because they're actually working with the powers that be. They're providing them with basically victims. That's how it works. And so, if we're going to change this, it's going to take something really fucking huge, really fucking huge. Not not a few people sitting around and talking into a camera on a video. It's going to mean actually getting out onto the streets and everything like that and doing things. I can't say anything that I actually did do because because that'd be really stupid. But I've always been absolutely against war, to be quite honest, because I can't see any point in this thing. The war is just for one thing and one thing only. It's all about money and oil, money and oil, and basically, if the economy basically we can make the economy. You can things like that. One of the best things that came out of the Second World War was our manufacturing industry was pretty good. You know, British manufacturing industry, idiots. Excuse my language, but fucking idiots. Back in the 70s and 80s, like when we were doing action, and I was having to come across the Socialist Worker Parties. Yeah, military FI says a Scottish-based student as I pass by. He's an unconvincing representative of our glorious working class. He's got a load of social comment, and he spouts it out his arse. Right on, brother. Right on. Yeah. I mean, we don't need Marxism. You may rail against capitalism. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The problem with all political systems is the humans running it. And the biggest thing that drags down Marxism, drags down capitalism, drags a lot down is greed. People wanting more than they deserve. And that's it, or more than they're owed. I mean, capitalism, greed because people, they abuse the workers because they want to make more money, so they don't pay them enough. Their profit, and it's the shareholders actually want the money, and the profit and everything like that. And then you have things like Marxism, like Chairman Mao's great leap forward. Was it 40 million dead in 4.5 years? Great, that's really good for the working class, isn't it? Let's wipe them out, because they're not anybody who doesn't sort of toe the line. And even those that do toe the line, we'll clobber them, we'll get rid of them. And basically you have a power base, like in Chairman Mao's China, of about the Politburo of about, 1,000, 2,000 people, like who are living the life of luxury and everything like that. Yeah, it's the same system every time. You have a few people float to the very, very, very top, and the rest of the people are clawing around the bottom for the fucking pickings in the bits, in the waste, and everything like that. And that's the same in all society. Socialism works very, very well within a family. We are all socialists within our families. Our families look after each other, and we look after each other, and that's where socialism works. Capitalism has created the Western civilization, which, to be quite honest, I think is the best civilization that has ever happened. But we don't want to ruin it just by letting these people take over. I mean, I don't know who's taking over. George Soros, I mean, what the hell? I mean, he's buying shares in bloody Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and he's not a good man. He's not got your thing. We need to wake up. Everybody needs to wake up. Stop watching the bloody news. Find your bloody information out elsewhere. We have the internet now, and you can find out absolutely tons of stuff on the internet. Absolutely tons of stuff. I'm not going to make this too long, but don't. If you're watching this, you're part of the resistance. Rebel media, yeah. I mean, people laugh about it and everything like that, but rebel media, yeah, they got point. They got a lot of point in what they're saying most of the time. Yeah, I know he's a bit of a character, but people are characters. Don't be put off by the character. Okay? And if you really want to sort of like get red pilled, really in the most intelligent, the most thing, the best person I'd say is Jordan Peterson. Study a bit of Jordan. Have a daily dose of Jordan on your computer or on your phone or on your whatever tablet or whatever you take it like it. But take some Jordan Peterson, and look at that. Basically self-determination. Get yourself a goal. Get yourself deep, and don't listen to the crap that you're being told on the thing. Like, cut out BBC, ITV, Sky, and all that, please. And don't buy papers. My God. Oh, the paper, when you look at the papers, and the rubbish they print. Also, for your information, Tommy Robinson is not a bad man. He's a good man. A very good man. And it's just been vilified because he's standing up and saying no. And if you stand up and say no, and everything, you will be the same. Jordan Peterson, Tommy Robinson, Reverend Simon Sideways, follow them all. Have a look. There's loads of them out there, but have a look. Anyway, enjoy it. And if anybody sees this, thank you very much for watching. And I'm going to get a better sound system and I'm going to get a better camera. But good luck. Bye.